Hi, I'm Ross Hudgens, founder of Siege Media, and today I want to tell you how link vendors can sell you snake oil. Obviously, we're a content marketing agency that people frequently come to us wanting links in some way, and they've worked with other vendors a lot of times. And we recently had it come up where someone came to us and said, hey, we have this other vendor we're working with is generating tons of links for us at a much lower cost per link than you. What's going on? And then I kind of had awareness of what the strategy they were using was, and I went to check out that strategy, and what I realized was happening is this client actually was reporting links that in my mind have no value. The problem is a lot of vendors might do this, and I think it's ethically the wrong thing to do because they don't have much value, even though a less sophisticated company might think that they do. And what I mean specifically in this case is actually scraped and syndicated links. So if you get a good link, say it's on a specific example is the Motley Fool. It's a big financial site, and if anything that's published there, it gets scraped a good amount. So what vendors might do in this case is they'll get one good link on Motley Fool, which yes, is a good link, and then it'll get syndicated and scraped over dozens of sites. And what they'll then do is put all those sites in their link report. And suddenly, instead of just the one good Motley Fool link, they're now reporting that, hey, we got 20 links for you, even though those subsequent 19, in my mind, pass less value, sometimes no value. And why I believe that's the case, Google, for one, Google's come out recently that said that's a bad strategy to utilize, and we'll show that link on this video. And you can see that generally they're not wanting to reward this kind of content, even if maybe it does pass some value today. But secondarily, you can just manually find out if it's passing value. My kind of eye test is you take the URL, you copy it into Google, and if it's not showing up, it's not indexed. So therefore, it can't be passing any value. So if that's on your link report and it's not even indexed, get mad at your vendor for that. Secondarily, if you Google the title, sometimes you can get put in a URL and it'll show up in Google's supplementary index, which if you're not aware is kind of like a secondary index that isn't at the primary one, normally for less valued pages and sites that people might still want to find if they search directly, and therefore Google is willing to return it, but they're less likely to actually pass any value or significance. And because they are set up that way, you put in the URL, if you search the title instead, you'll kind of get the primary index instead of the supplementary index. And sometimes if you find the URL just by Googling, but then you search the title, you notice it won't surface. You'll only get that Motley Fool article. And an amazing part in these kind of instances is we actually found an example where a link or a asset for a client that was made and promoted, it had like 90 links to it according to Majestic and Ahrefs. But then if you actually dug down and saw what are real links, what is a original link that then wasn't syndicated or disseminated to those other sites, there was only 3 links out of 90, which is crazy if you think maybe it's a small business owner who doesn't really get SEO, they're not following the blogs, and a vendor comes to you and they report that they got 40 links, and really what they really got was 3. And yes, those are 3 quality links, but there's obviously a major difference in how they're selling you. So if you're thinking about link acquisition and you're maybe less sophisticated as a business owner, know that you should tell vendors that they should not list syndicated links. We at Siege do not list syndicated links because I believe ethically that they pass less value, if not today, in the future, because it's not a real link. It's that first link that passed value. So make sure your vendors are reporting only on the original source. I think you'll get a lot more value. And in general, if your vendors are selling you content and links like that, you might want to rethink that relationship and how those things are going. So hopefully you found this valuable. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you thought in the comments. Thanks.